There is a very notable double standard that is taking place, as we predicted, between the Donald Trump sexual assault allegations and what's going on with Andrew Cuomo. Now, I want to remind everybody, I don't care about political party. When it was Anthony Weiner, I said, look at what this guy's accused of terrible things. I have nothing to say in defense of him. It's a shame in that he had some good political ideas, but how am I going to defend this guy? With Al Franken, I thought the resignation happened too soon. In retrospect, it definitely happened too soon, and it happened too soon in part because Democrats too quickly started saying he should resign. What Al Franken, the crass joke Al Franken was involved in was not good, but compared to the things that we've seen since with Trump and others, it seems relatively milquetoast without dismissing anyone's experience of what happened with Al Franken. But I had no interest. I don't care about party. And much like with the Andrew Cuomo thing, it's the same thing. People have been writing saying, David, why won't you cover the Andrew Cuomo scandals? I've covered every aspect of it. I've covered the nursing home piece. I've covered the sexual assault piece. I've covered every single aspect of it. And I don't care that he's a Democrat. Let the cards fall where they may. I am not impressed with politicians in terms of personality, cult of personality and deifying. What I don't care about Andrew Cuomo. If he did stuff wrong, then there should be consequences. But it is incredibly brazen to now see so many on the right, including Don Jr. himself, who's appearing on nighttime right-wing media several times a week to talk about accusers of Andrew Cuomo. These same people, including, of course, Don Jr., were saying nothing when Trump was accused by a dozen women and then a second dozen. And then what's the total number? 40, 46, 48, 50 women or something like that. Max Boot, who is not someone who I go to for political analysis, actually has a pretty good piece about this in the Washington Post called "The Andrew Cuomo Scandal Highlights Republicans' Appalling Double Standard." And he points out that the calls for Andrew Cuomo to resign from people who said nothing about the allegations against Donald Trump or said that they were not credible and shouldn't be believed and they should be ignored is crazy. And again, Max Boot points out Democrats aren't giving Andrew Cuomo a free pass. The New York Times was integral in unveiling the sexual harassment scandal related to Andrew Cuomo. This is the New York Times that Trump and other Republicans have been saying for years is some kind of far left protector of all Democrats. And you again see the huge double standard. It's a double standard I've been pointing out for a long time. What Democrats were defending Anthony Weiner? What Democrats were, if anything, the criticism of Democrats is in order to show how they are going to go after whoever is accused very quickly. Sometimes they go too far, and arguably things went too far in the early calls for Al Franken's resignation, which took place. Now, I know a lot of people are going to write in and say, what about Tara Reade, the woman who accused Joe Biden? That received a ton of coverage, and it started to fall apart. And eventually, the story went away. I know that there are people who are not going to like that characterization and are going to say, no, it went away because it was suppressed. That's not what I believe took place at all. I think it got plenty of coverage, in fact. So I say investigate everyone, get whoever out. I don't care about political party. But what we are continuing to see is exactly the type of hypocrisy on this issue. You know, that we've seen from the right for a long time. You could argue it goes all the way back to Bill Clinton. You could argue it goes back even further than that. I mean, listen, we were talking about Newt Gingrich earlier. Newt Gingrich's past when it comes to relationships is not exactly what the evangelical right claims that they support or want to get behind. So this has decades of history behind it, and the hypocrisy is stunning. Let me know what you think. If I'm missing something in this, where I am seeing hypocrisy where there is none, or whatever, I certainly want to hear from you. Remember that Friday, March 26th, we are doing a massive one-day membership special. I'm almost getting emotional. Actually, I just kind of choked, but it plays well. February was a disastrous month for us as far as memberships go. the continued economic pressure of the virus combined with a short month leading to many cancellations and few subscriptions. So on Friday, the 26th, we are doing a massive membership discount to try to get 2021 going, for lack of a better term. If you want to be notified about that membership special, just get on my mailing list at davidpakman.com. And Friday, the 26th in the morning, you will get a perfect email telling you exactly what to do to avail yourself of this membership discount. Today's episode is sponsored by Blue Chew, a unique online service delivering the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis in a chewable form and at a fraction of the cost. And they're giving my audience an entire month's supply for free. Take a short quiz on the Blue Chew website. A licensed doctor approves your prescription, and the medication goes right to your home in a discreet package. No driving to the doctor's office, having a possibly awkward conversation, waiting in line at the pharmacy. Blue Chew replaces the entire process with a few clicks and way less expensive. And all of Blue Chew's tablets are made in the United States. So if you think you could benefit from an extra boost of confidence, go to bluechew.com. The link is under this video, and they'll give you an entire month's supply for free when you use promo code Pakman. Just pay $5 for shipping.